Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in my last video, I had this awesome backdrop up with like this pink light and it was wonderful. And I just so happen to have the same backdrop, in a different color obviously, behind me right now. I actually made this backdrop myself and I think it looks pretty good. So I thought it would be a good idea to make a video about it. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this backdrop stand right here for under 25 bucks. Actually, I don't know how much it was. Let me see. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make this awesome backdrop here for less than 35 bucks. And you're going to be able to do this all without having to cut anything, having to buy anything that's weird or prohibitively expensive. So I built this whole thing entirely out of materials that I could find from my local Lowe's, or you can find this at any other hardware store near you. I really wanted something that could hold more weight than a typical cheap backdrop set, just because I have a few projects coming up in addition to the videos that I make for YouTube, and I thought it would be helpful to make something out of material that's a little sturdier. So if you're interested in learning how to make your own backdrop stand for less than $35, this is the right video for you. Woo. Okay, so I'm on my way to go to Lowe's right now. I need to get PVC pipe to make what I'm gonna do. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get like a couple 10-foot pieces, and then I'm gonna be able to cut them and then do what I need to do in order to make this thing. Okay, I just went to Lowe's and unfortunately they didn't have anyone there to cut the PVC pipe, so I couldn't get the 10-foot pieces because they definitely would not fit in my car. So instead I got a few 5-foot pieces and a few 2-foot pieces and the little cutting tool, so hopefully I can make it all work. Okay, so the supplies that you need and the ones that I got are 4 of these 5-foot PVC pipes. I figured 5 foot is probably good enough because if I put it here, you know, it's about the right height. You're also gonna need 3 of these 2-foot pieces, and you're gonna have to cut all of them in half. You're also gonna need 4 elbow pieces like this, and you're gonna need 4 of these tees. And just make sure that they're all the same size when you're getting them. I use 3/4 inch PVC piping, just because it's a little bit thicker than the 1/2 inch, and I feel like it might be a little bit sturdier. But you could definitely do this with 1/2 inch, you could do this with 1 inch, that's probably gonna be a little bit more robust, but I feel like 3/4 is a good medium. So at my local Lowe's, they only had 5-foot and 2-foot sections of PVC pipe here, which isn't exactly what I really need. So I got this guy here, and this is a PVC pipe cutter. You don't really need it. You could also use like a saw, but I need 2 1-foot pieces. So I'm gonna take this piece and just cut it in half. And now I have 2 1-foot pieces. Okay, so now we're on my floor. Here are the 2 pieces that I just cut in half. That was once a 2-foot piece of PVC. And then I have 2 elbows and 2 tees. And it's really simple. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take either end of this tee. I'm gonna put the 2 1-foot pieces of PVC in, and then I'm going to put these elbows on to kind of make a stand. And on that stand, I'm gonna take another 1-foot piece of PVC pipe, and pop it right in the middle here, and then take another elbow, or tee, and then this forms one of the bases of the stand. And so when you have 2 of them, the next step is gonna make a lot of sense. Okay, so with my 2 stands here, I'm gonna try to hold them upright. I have a 5-foot section here, and I'm just gonna pop that in either end. And that's gonna make the structure of the bottom of the display like that. It's kind of hard to get the whole thing on camera because it's about 5 feet wide. But this is pretty sturdy for the bottom, it doesn't move too much, and then when I add the top part, it's gonna stick together really well. Okay, so now, with my wonderful base built, I'm gonna take 2 more of those 5-foot pieces with the elbows attached, and I'm gonna stick them right on top of either side here and here. And then this is the last part. Ta-da! And there we have it. We have this stand, which, you know, does have a little bit of wiggle to it, but it's pretty secure, and if you're only hanging up like a cloth or some sort of scrim or something, it's gonna be totally fine for what you want to do. And when you actually have something attached to it, it'll probably hold a little bit better. And then the only other thing you have to do is actually attach your background to it. And for that, I'm using these clips here. And obviously, you would use more clips to like pin it down around the sides, and then I would also use a steamer just to get any like wrinkles out. But then once you have it done, it's gonna look something like transition. And so there you have it. This is the same backdrop behind me right now. And of course, I have my lighting and the backlight back here to make it nice, but basically it's really simple to set up and it's cheap. If you guys found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to see more. Bye.